You ever out on the lake, the wind starts blowing, the thunderstorms rolling in, and you got to get the boat on the trailer quick, the darn thing going side to side or in the river, same thing happens. We about to fix that. Now you can go buy a kit off the Jungle website, or you can get you some 4x2s like T-Bone. We about to put us some outside bunks on this thing. No, they ain't gonna be that long. So what my plan is, I've got some angle iron back there. I'm gonna cut me some pieces, come up from here, and up back here, I about fell over. I wound up on the coffee, y'all. Wound up on the coffee. And then we're gonna mount these boards right about there, I think. We gonna carpet them and stuff too, y'all. Hee. Can't even buy these anymore. They got some new styles though. Yeah, all I got is a 20-foot stick. So why did I cut one side, you ask? I'm gonna show you. Because that's at an angle, and I cut this because I'm gonna heat it up right here and bend this to get a little angle to go with the boat. That way this is square and this is angled out where my boards are gonna hit the side of the boat. Yeah, ruined another shirt. That's normal. Always when you ain't got the camera going, caught my shirt on fire. Yes, I've got one for wood cutting also down here. But since we only have 2 boards to cut, I'm gonna use the best skill saw on the planet, Makita 5007F, with a daggone Diablo blades, what I'm talking about. Ultra thin, super quick. No, not sponsored. But I'll put a link in the description maybe if I remember. Now I got me some holes drilled. Get these things painted. Not gonna paint right here where I weld, but we'll do that after I weld them on. All right, so here's what we're looking at. I just got this laid up here, okay? And I just got it clamped onto the trailer. I just used a square to get it square with the trailer so it don't look crooked riding down the road, you know what I mean? So when I drill the holes in the wood, I've got these little hammer-in guys right here. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, I'm gonna hammer in the back of the holes back there. Then we'll carpet it, and in that way I can bolt it on and I won't have nothing sticking through. You know what I mean? Now that's pretty tight fit there. That'll be enough for carpet. I don't want a whole lot of slack back there, but maybe you need a little bit more. This side is backed off some, and I have not welded down here where I bent these, but I'm gonna adjust this in just a little bit, then I'll tack it down here, weld that, grind this off, and weld that to the trailer. Mark that so I know where to grind. Now let's get a drill of the wood. Just doing that to mark them. I don't want to drill through into the daggone boat. I'll finish that up on the bench over here, you know, and knock the thingies in the thingy at the back. You know what I mean. You know why I'm using these old bolts? I'll tell you why. Because it's what I got. Well, guys, got it mocked up here. Just got to paint this bottom right here. Let's get some carpet on these boards. Looking kind of sharp, don't you think? Yeah, the last scene was 3 weeks ago. been nuts. We're going to have to glue some carpet on some doggone 2x4s. I did mark them out in front, so that's the front. Let's glue this thing together and staple it. What I'm gonna do when we glue this on, well, no, I ain't sponsored. That's the stuff I'm gonna use. There's an old paintbrush, and then I got a staple gun here. This is the air stapler. And yeah, that's all I got. I know they're long, but that's what I got, so that's what I'm gonna use. So the plan is, I don't wanna put any staples, although that gun is gonna sink them. I'm gonna try to avoid putting staples on the boat side. Only on the bottom, maybe a little bit here, and a little bit on the top. Not the boat side, you know what I'm talking about. Don't even look at that mess. You may get to see that on Rayleigh's small engines. What I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clamp this up here. Since I ended up with a short doggone table, I could have got one longer, huh? And I'm gonna hold this up here and put a jed clamp it like that. I'm just gonna paint this edge and get that stapled on here first and just see just how much of a mess I can make. I know I can make a mess. I've seen me do it. All right. Stuff probably harden up before I get the daggone brush. And I'm gonna end up with it all over my stupid table. Let's try that. You know, if I had a brain, I'd be using some rubber gloves or something, wouldn't I? Yeah, I know. I decided on getting some gloves. All right. I went ahead and cut that off. Camera wasn't rolling, but there you go. All right, let's see if we can glue this without making a mess. I'm probably gonna make a mess. Probably should do the carpet and the board. It'll be fine. I am not a professional. Don't watch what I'm doing, because I don't know. I don't do this stuff every day, man. I just winging it, you know what I mean? All right, this is the boat side. That's the bottom side. Out of staples, dang it. Yeah, I got more. I think I could put 2 racks in here. All right, I can trim it better in a little bit here. So, all right, that's the outside, this is the boat side. We just gotta pull this over tight, work it around, and staple it. I'm just gonna start in the middle, because that's what. That staple didn't hold, did it? Now I'm just kind of pressing down, get this glue to stick. Then we go wrap the ends like a present. All right. Oh yeah, she's starting to stick now. It takes it a minute to set up, I guess, and then it starts holding it for you. Perfect. It did say hold up in water once it's cured and dried. And once it's formed on there and gets wet and dry a couple times, it ain't going nowhere. No, I ain't no professional. Here we go. Look at her. How about that? I think that's gonna be pretty. I know there's probably a better way to do this. You notice I ain't got my fingers where I know that staple will. Ask me how I figured out not to do that. I done shot myself with a nail gun. It don't feel good at all. See that double hammer right there? That's what'll get you. Dadgummit, I'm out of staples again. That's all right, I got plenty. Looks all right. Dadgum, it's hot in this building here. It's gonna be our new studio, but I gotta get this daggum air conditioner out of here. That's the unit for the main building right there. And all that's getting closed in, insulated, and heating and air in here too. It's our new studio. It's our first time filming in here. Other than a little bit y'all ain't seen yet from the concrete getting poured. There's also gonna be a door going in over there to the main shop. I looked up, man, it's gonna be over $1,000 for a roll-up door over here, but I'm cheap. I found one on Marketplace already insulated for $100. Then we're gonna get back to work on that building. Yeah, get this one bolted up, get the other one off. Let's get it carpeted. Yeah, that don't look too bad. And just barely got a little gap there and a little gap there. Looks all right. Need to get this boat cleaned out. I ain't cleaned it up since we've been on vacation. I got some work to do. Appreciate you tuning in to T-Bone After Hours. I'm T-Bone. Y'all come back to see us now. Click that subscribe, how about a thumbs up? Share these videos with your friends. I got to go.
T-Bone got a beat up John boat, rust flakes floating in the hull. Mrs. T got a red bandana and a rusty coffee can full of hulls. They slide out where the water turns midnight.